let's get some PUBG under our belt. Sounds pretty sweet to me. It keeps defaulting that back, but anyway. First person only, as I normally do. And let's get rolling. Just recently updated to a newer version of OBS. I had to reset everything, so things are probably not alright, but anyway, we'll figure it out as we go. And what little testing I got, it seemed okay, but I'm sure there's still some stuff that's wrong, but who knows? I remember when I first started using OBS, the first version, I think I put in probably about 3 weeks before I was finally happy with all the settings, so the 25 minutes I spent so far on the new version isn't pale by comparison. But anyway. Let's see where we go today. Only having 84 people today. Okay, so coming from top. So where shall we jump to? It's going to be a bit far to get to the hospital. The schools and roads are going to be super sweaty. I'll never make it to the mansion either. I should just try for the hospital. I don't think I can jump that far, but may as well try. All you can do is try, right? Sure, we'll go with that. Probably going to come up a little bit short, but by a little bit I mean about a kilometer. But that's fine too. Up in the mountains, it looks like. On the upside, I'm pretty sure absolutely nobody else is going to come over this way. I can go up over there, but that would probably be it. So said that sounds awfully close, so clearly a lot of people did go to Georgia Pole. That is in the circle, so very cool. Hopefully nobody else has just made a run for it to go that way. Seems unlikely, but you never know with some people. Some people are just nuts. Not exactly my favorite starting weapons here. I don't really care for the all that much, and I really don't like the R1895 because it's so slow, but it's a weapon, so for now it'll do. This, on the other hand, looks a whole lot better. I'm suddenly feeling a lot better about my chances. down to 62. It's, pretty fast. Doesn't fit anything I've got. That's just a shirt I don't care about. I don't have a shotgun, but if I find one, I will swap the umpo for it. Because I do prefer shotguns. So drastically prefer faster pistols. Forgo the hospital because the circles are going to be closing in. Well, I mean, guess I could make a quick trip over there. Won't be able to stay long, but there are definitely some things I still need, like a backpack, a helmet, ideally equipment upgrade for the guns, so a scope for the SCAR, a shotgun to swap the umpo for, stuff like that. First aid kit, that'll do. I do need a backpack. I'm a little paranoid just in case somebody has come over this way. Alright, 686 or an 1897. Looks like the 686 is ever so slightly better, just for that tiny extra bit of range. I don't have enough space. That's not good. It's 556. I don't have anything using 762, so there's no much point in carrying it. May also notice that my aiming reticule there is red. I could never see the white one, so I tried swapping it to red. So far it looks a little better, it's easier for me to see, because I don't have very good vision. Some may say that's, you know, not in the spirit of the game, you shouldn't even be using that, you should always just be looking down the iron sights, but anyway. The stuff is floating. Take the handgun suppressor. So why not? I got a quick draw or extended mag, so I don't need to deal with that. Really could finally use a backpack. That is what I'm really here for. Oh, crap sakes. That scared the crap out of me. That is, seems to have fled completely. Doesn't want to come play with me. I can sort of understand that. Didn't want to come play with me either. Now, did they just flee, or are they hiding, waiting for me somewhere? That I do not know. So I don't think I actually hit them. I'm pretty sure I missed. So that's also fairly disconcerting, because I could be absolutely anywhere here. It's not like they won't know I'm here, since I made that very loud noise right near them. I'm not good at panicky situations. I'm kind of sticking to the walls in case you're curious, so I don't know what kind of arms that person had. They may very well have a sniper rifle, so I don't really want to get picked off from an upper window. I think it might be time to start heading vaguely towards the center of the circle. As much as I don't want to leave somebody behind me, I have no idea where they are. Even though it's a waste of ammo, I think I'm going to go into full auto on the Scar, because my aim sucks. And speaking of sucks, I'm in the red zone. Can't pretend to be much of a fan of that. So I think I'll just hide in here, where I shouldn't be able to be seen unless somebody comes through here or has an incredible eyesight from one of those windows. And we'll just wait out the red zone. Actually, the circle's just about done as well. So I guess I can see. If it goes kind of leftish, I'll be okay. If it picks it to the upper right, I'm going to be in big trouble. But I guess at this point I might as well just wait and see. It's so close to being done anyway. How did we do? Oh, it's going to center on the shooting range. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? To get to it, I of course have to go right past Georgia Pole and all its many shooters. I probably won't even see before they get me. Because I don't have great vision, as I mentioned earlier. But that's cool, too. There's a vehicle there. I can't tell if it's a good one or a ruster at this distance, but headed that way anyway, so I guess I'll have a look. Just hope it wasn't left there as a trap. Oh, it's smoking. It's a destroyed vehicle. Never mind. Not something I'm going to be getting involved with. keep me a little bit further away from the bulk of the buildings, and therefore probably away from the worst of the snipers. I'm still going to be awfully close to some of them, but perhaps not as many. That's the plan, anyway. You'll have about a minute left. I'm not that far from the circle, so I don't think I'm going to have to worry about that part yet. Far more worried about being seen and sniped at, for fairly obvious reasons. Something like that. No idea where that's coming from. But clearly they have me pegged just fine. I just have no idea where they're shooting from, as usual, so it's time to where are they shooting from? Yeah, I have literally no idea where these bolts are coming from. Absolutely none. Hiding behind the rock did not help. So there you go. That's what happens when, as per usual, somebody sees me and I don't see them. I actually managed to last a pretty long time, surprisingly. So either they were a lot further away than I thought, or they weren't as good a shot as I'm used to being shot at by, because I'm not used to being missed that often. But anyway, that was fine. Again, it keeps defaulting back to Asian. I don't know why that is. I'm pretty sure I would get some pretty bad ping off an Asian server. With being in Canada and all. But anyway. At least I really made that last guy earn that kill. Used a lot of ammo and a lot of time. So, I made him work for it. Looks like a better pile of people this time. We're up to 97. Last time I think we started at 84, I think it was. So that's helpful. It's creepy having to start that close to somebody else. And the invisible guy. Alright, coming in from what looks like the top right. So the mansion will be busy, so will the prison. Shh. shelter. And a school. So where should I jump to? Try this mess over here? Maybe over here. Yeah, maybe I'll just go there. It should be simple and relatively quiet. And if nothing else, it's a real easy jump. Basically straight down. There's not a lot of buildings there, so I won't have a lot of chances at equipment, but should also not have to run into anybody. Most likely. That's a fair number over there in that little section. A lot more than I thought there would be. But anyway, we'll see how we do. Okay. Favorite type of weapon right off the bat, a floating pistol. I don't know if that's because I'm on the lowest graphics settings or whether there's just something messed up at the moment. I've never seen floating stuff, let alone 2 games in a row, so that's kind of bizarre. I'll keep that, although I doubt heavily I'll find a sniper rifle. But who knows? Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Well, there's a helmet too, that'll do nicely. Take some of that extra ammo. Energy drink, absolutely. Could really use a backpack, didn't even find one of those last game at all. So far it looks like it's going to be the same problem here. And that's not cool. Speaking of not cool, circle's pretty far away. Unless I can find a vehicle, then it's peanuts, but on foot, that's a pretty long trip. Really use a backpack, guys. Some games I'll find like 6 of them, same building, but today apparently. An AKM, yes please. So little room I couldn't even pick up the whole clip at once. Wow. Yeah, could really use a backpack. Speaking of backpack, there we go. Alright. Another of the same. Level 2 vest. Sight. Something else I never found last game either. Like not even a hollow or red dot sight, let alone a actual good like scope. But anyway. Take Guess I'll take a smoke grenade. I never use them, but why not? Why not, right? Already down to 55. The circle hasn't even moved yet. Apparently, there were a lot of really busy zones. Yeah, since we're like right here. Can have a wee boo in here. Some gas if I do find a car of some description. Nothing interesting on the sides. Sometimes there's nice stuff on the table or around it. Apparently not for that one. Got about a kilometer or so to go. That should be fine. The first circle is so slow moving, I'm not overly worried about it. If I had that far to go on the third or fourth circle squeeze, then I'd be really concerned, but on the first one, it shouldn't be a big deal. This is going to put me right near the school and basically going through the ruins. Not ideal. School especially tends to be a magnet for snipers. Ruins not so much, but school definitely. Good. Awesome. So I found a vehicle. And it apparently pushed me through limbo somehow. Okay, well, that was very nice. Okie dokie, let us go again. That's a shame too, because I actually found halfway decent equipment. Or at least I found all the bits and pieces I was looking for anyway. In the rain again. A pretty good start, I'd say. Alright, so we are where? Top middle. Close enough. Okay, so shooting range super busy. Rozok super busy. School ruins will probably be busy. Might be okay. But I think I'm just going to go down here. Oh, I'm gonna go over here. That'll do. Skip all those things. And head this way. It's not a far jump. Should be able to make it easily. See where I'm going through all this rain, but it's those little buildings there that I'm pointing at. Alright, anybody else get this idea? Don't see any other parachutes, so I think I might be in the clear here. At least for the first little while, anyway. And that's good. Thank you. Should I open the door and keep it open? SKS, that'll do as a start. That will do for a start, for sure. Seem to be getting a bit of lag too. It's ignoring, either that or my keyboard's acting up, but it seems to be ignoring the F key about half the time. There's 12 gauge. Up because I'm out of space, so we can just use up some of that, which will free up some space till I find a backpack. If I find a backpack. Between these two, they are close, but the 686 is better. Good to know. I'm getting a little bit of lag. It's not keeping up with the keyboard very well here. So I don't know if that's network lag or my potatoes lagging a bit. That is a backpack too. I will happily take that. Gas can, sure, why not? I have a pistol yet, but I'm sure I'll find one soonish. Helmet. Crap. There's a pistol right there. Did not actually want that. But that's fine. steps. Why not? Alright. Circle-wise, we are well within. In fact, this is a really good spot. I might want to just stay here for a while, actually. I don't think I've done every building yet, so let's remedy that. Just a vest one. Not interested. An SKS and a Scar, who's better? The SKS and everything except firing rate. Awesome glasses, why not? Take the ammo though. And it looks like the P92 is miles better. The firing rate only a little better otherwise, so we'll just stick with that. It's fine. Alright. So which building am I going to camp in? Oh, I haven't even done this one. Apparently I'm not done all the buildings yet. Alright, what about an M16? Heard a vehicle. I don't know if they actually stopped here or if they kept going. I couldn't tell. I could not tell. So I guess I need to be extra alert at the moment. Yeah, I'll just stick with the M16. So I think I just camp here where nobody can see me from that side. If I close... Oh, this one doesn't have a door. Shoot, I was going to say if I close that door I'll be able to get an extra half second before I'm noticed, but... So that's not going to happen. That's fine. So this part will be admittedly a smidgen on the boring side because I'm just going to camp here for at least one, probably a couple circles. I'm very, very close to center circle right now. Center exact, I think, is about there. So it's purely a case of, is my reaction time going to be good enough? Well, see, now here's a problem where the red one isn't that good either. Can I change? Can. I don't know what even would be a good one. I guess I could try green. Oh, that's much worse. Black? It's going to be hard to see on a lot of... Yeah, I really don't have the vision for this. I'm not officially colorblind, I'm just very poorly sighted. Now, I'm guessing that vehicle that pulled up, the person saw the doors were open and kept going, I'm guessing. Because they would have realized that there wouldn't be much stuff here. But, who knows? Okay, so there's no way anyone from that side would be able to see. So I should be able to go... Right? Yeah, there's no way anyone can see from there. So I should be able to go prone right here, right up against the wall, aimed generally upwards. So if anyone does pop in, it's just going to be a reaction time question. Now this thing only does burst, it doesn't do full auto. Actually, from this range, I'm probably better off just to use a shotgun anyway. Probably better off with a shotgun anyway. First circle closes. Done, we're already down to 36. Ooh, that went really, really far downwards. That's the new center there. Which means this spot is no longer as good as looking as it was. That would be a lot better, but it's probably already occupied. Now maybe I stay here for one more circle. And then basically just make a desperate run for it. My only other option, I guess, would be just to kind of like wander through this middle of nowhere area and hope not to get run over again. Here, there's only 2 buildings there. It's not really that much better than where I am, though, anyway. Now, I'll just stay here for now. I doubt heavily anyone's going to actually come in, but I'll keep the old shotgun ready, just in case they do. And there's no way anyone from there could be see. No way. So apologies that this part of the stream is not exactly what we would call riveting, but this is the strategy I'm going with because I think it'll do me well. Already down to 34. And I know my combat skill's not that great, so I really don't want to go hunting, because that almost always means death. I think I have a KD ratio, I think it's about 0.03 or something. Like 2 kills in 30 matches or something ridiculous. I don't know. It's bad. It's bad. Either way. Alright, so the circle's getting ready to start moving. So it does have a fair ways to go, so we'll probably sit here. It'll probably be another minute or so before it finishes closing. And then we'll see. If I get lucky and it pushes upwards again, then I'm fine. If it pushes downwards again, like say it tries to center around the pier or this little cluster of buildings here, I'm going to be in a bad spot. Because I'll need to be heading that way while all the people that are in Pochinki there, not to mention Gatka, will all be also going that way and they'll be behind me, so it will be scary, that is for sure. Down to 29. So I've made top 30 with my excellent cowardice strategy. Sounded like it went right overhead. Probably did. But anyway. Okay, 26 to go. The circle's just about ready to tell me what kind of day I'm having here. I say if it goes kind of up-ish, even if it's off to the side a bit, I'm probably pretty good. If it goes downwards, which it did, I am screwed. So basically, right now, whatever ones are left, any of them that were in either Pochinki or Gatka, all going to be behind me. So I kind of want to wait as long as I think I can get away with before I make a run for it. That is 250 meters. Probably take them, what, about 40 seconds? So I'm going to wait until the circle is about a minute out before I start moving. And then I just have to hope I have not screwed that calculation up too badly. It's time to start getting brave. because could be people hiding on the other side of these crates. I've actually done that myself once. That vehicle's still good. It is, I'll just take it. Assuming I'm not about to get annihilated by, say, that guy there. Which I did, even though I had the jump on him, he didn't see me there. But I still got killed because, well, my accuracy sucks. And he seems to be really enjoying doing these little loopy doodles. But apparently I did get a hit, because I did get to deal 8 damage. Well, 21st will do. Clearly that person left the car there and was just watching it to see if somebody would go for it. That's my guess, anyway. That's my guess. Yeah, we could do one more, why not? Oh, I had mentioned about my KD ratio. I guess that's 0.08. 2 kills in 26 runs. Pretty bad. And even then, of the kills I did get, you know, they were basically point blank. Goes to show just how bad a shot I really am. Anyway, let's go one more time. We're running 95 people. That's cool. This time. So that'll be super, super busy, not going anywhere near that. Farm might not be too bad. Prison would be good too, but it's going to be a pretty long jump. I'll try for that cluster there. Let's go here, this cluster right here. I got thinking that last one, people that might think they can make the quarry might jump for it, and when they realize it's a bit too far, they would go there instead, and that would be bad. So. Alright, any other parachutes nearby? Yes, there is. That's not good. They will obviously land quicker than I do. Everyone always does. I'm sure there's a trick to parachuting that I've not figured out yet. And until until I do, I'm at the mercy of landing last. Which is always unpleasant. My least favorite pistol. It's the start we're getting. Versus a shotgun. Yeah. Well, that would be the other person that was landing near me. Well, again, I got a hit in. Alright, that was really lame. I'll go one more time. I'm not going to count that one. Because that was crap. That was crap. Alright. Here we go. Alright, 94, 95. 95 playing today. So, hospital will be busy, but it's a good spot to be. I think we'll try it. Might be a little bit busy, unfortunately, but try it. Downfall is if I don't get all the way over there, I'm going to be landing right in the middle of Georgia Pole, and that will be all sorts of sweaty. Which is not ideal for a player with low skills like mine. Yes, it does look like I'm going to be coming up a bit short. That sucks. And by bit, I apparently mean about 300 meters short. Somebody right there. I had the same idea. So I'm going to abort and go over to that building there, and hopefully I make it before that person gets in the hospital, finds a gun, comes out, and hunts me down. Which sounds really, really awful, but it would not be the first time. That's a lovely first aid kit, but how about a weapon? Okay, that's a lovely vest, so again, helpful, but how about a weapon? Maybe something a little better than a silly grenade. Okay. It's just a pistol, but fine. At least it's a decent one. It's not that incredibly slow, painful one I had last game. Okay. far as the circle, quite a ways. But we still have plenty of time, so... It's a shame that all these cars are junk. Pretty sure they all are anyway. Alright, center circle marked. Have to be brave and try one of these buildings just to get a better weapon. As much as I like to avoid going into the city proper, for fairly obvious reasons. Crossbow. Certainly not my first choice. Now that, on the other hand, I'm much, much happier with. And a styling coat, because why not? M416 will replace that in a big hurry. Backpack, excellent. Tax stock, sure, why not? Okay, starting to feel a little bit better about my equipment situation, at least. I don't like my position relative to the circle, but I at least feel like I've got a decent equipment layout. Really just need more ammo. It's really all I think I'm missing. I have to get a boogie on in terms of the circle, or I'm going to be in a bit of a pickle. Compensator? I've already got one, never mind. Okay. Alright, so not quite as good fire rate, but otherwise slightly better. We'll take some of this stuff off it, though. I don't know which parts of it will still be usable, but obviously the sight will be. That won't. That won't. It's fine. That's just our clear improvement. And there's more ammo for it, which is very good. Okay. I better get moving towards that circle, or I'm not going to be making it. I don't have a vehicle, and I have not seen one that isn't a junker. How far have I got to go here? 1.5 kilometers. I think I just have to book straight into here because somebody has found me. Are they going to come finish the job is the question. guessing not. They're just going to probably just let me come out to try and get away from the circle and then get killed. Awesome. Isn't that awesome? I don't use grenades. Certainly don't use bolts. Which means I can pick up some more of that ammo. If only I had some idea of which direction that was coming from. So I would know. Well, I found it where it was. It was the building, as I came and turned out to the left. It was right in front of me, but I didn't see it until after I finished turning, which meant it was on my right. So, yeah, he was just more than happy just to sit there and wait for me to come out. Welp. That was harsh, but I pulled a, so it's 21st was the best one for today. That's not bad. That's not bad. Well, for some people that is, but for me that's not bad. But anyway. Take one last look at my stats, and then we'll call it a day. So yeah, that knocked me down to .07. Getting that extra round in with no extra kills. And it's not even like the two of them were in the same game, so I don't even have a kill streak of 2. Just 2 singles. So that's not so good. Now when I play duo, well, we played this a couple times and I got nowhere. We usually play third person, so you can see I've played a lot more and actually done distinctly better, having .17 here and 22 meters away. So, and they were, 2 of them were in a streak, so much better. But yeah, plain to see I am pretty crap at this game. I will not be making the leaderboard anytime soon. I'm 1.2 millionth there. And 119,000th here. But anyway, that's enough for today. So thank you to everyone for watching. And until next time, have a good one. See ya.